Culture of India refers collectively to the thousands of distinct and unique cultures of all religions and communities present in India. India's languages, religions, dance, music, architecture, food, and customs differ from place to place within the country. Indian culture, often labeled as an amalgamation of several cultures, spans across the Indian subcontinent and has been influenced by a history that is several millennia old, means thousands of years old. Many elements of India's diverse cultures, such as Indian religions, philosophy, cuisine, languages, dance, music, and movies, have a profound impact across the Indosphere, Greatest India, and the world. Indian origin religions Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism are all based on the concepts of dharma and karma. Ahimsa, philosophy on non-violence, is an important aspect of native Indians' faith whose most well-known proponent was Mahatma Gandhi, who through civil disobedience brought India together against the British Raj, and this philosophy further inspired Martin Luther King Jr. during the American Civil Rights Movement. Foreign origin religions, including Abrahamic religions such as Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, are also present in India, as well as Zoroastrianism and Baha'i faith. Both escaping persecution by Islam have also found shelter in India over the centuries. India has 28 states with different culture and the second most populated country in the world. The Indian culture, often labeled as an amalgamation of several various cultures, spans across the Indian subcontinent and has been influenced and shaped by a history that is several thousand years old. Throughout the history of India, Indian culture has been heavily influenced by dharmic religions. They have been credited with shaping much of Indian philosophy, literature, architecture, art, and music. Greater India was the historical extent of Indian culture beyond the Indian subcontinent. This particularly concerns the spread of Hinduism, Buddhism, architecture, administration, and writing system from India to other parts of Asia through the Sikh board by the travelers and maritime traders during the early centuries of the Common Era, which is CE. To the west, Greater India overlaps with Greater Persia in the Hindu Kush and Pamir mountains. Over the centuries, there has been a significant fusion of cultures between Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, Jains, Sikhs, and various tribal populations in India who were being fused to Islamic and Christians. India is the birthplace of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and other religions. They are collectively known as Indian religions. Indian religions are a major form of world religions along with Abrahamic ones. Today, Hinduism and Buddhism are the world's third and fourth largest religions respectively, with over 2 billion followers altogether, which in Indian systems means nearly 20 crores. And followers altogether, and possibly as many as 2.5 or 2.6 billion followers. Followers of Indian religions, Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, and Buddhists make up around 80 to 82 population of India. India is one of the most religiously and ethnically diverse nations in the world, with some of the most deeply religious societies and cultures. So, Indian philosophy comprises the philosophical traditions of the Indian subcontinent. There are 6 schools of orthodox Hindu philosophy: Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, and Vedanta, and 4 heterodox schools: Jain, Buddhist, Ajivika, and Karvaka. Last 2 are also schools of Hinduism. However, there are other methods of classification. Vidyaranya, for instance, identifies 16 schools of Indian philosophy by including those that belong to the Saiva and Raseswara traditions. Since medieval India, nearly from 1000 to 1500 before era, schools of Indian philosophical thought have been classified by the Brahmanical tradition as either orthodox or non-orthodox, Astika or Nastika, depending on whether they regard the Vedas as an infallible source of knowledge. The main schools of Indian philosophy were formalized chiefly between 1000 before Common Era to the early centuries of the Common Era. According to philosopher Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the earliest of these, which date back to the composition of Upanishads in the later Vedic period, 1000 to 500 before Common Era, which is BCE, constitute the earliest philosophical compositions of the world. Competition and integration between the various schools were intense during their formative years, especially between 800 BCE and 200 CE. Some schools like Jainism, Buddhism, Saiva, and Advaita Vedanta survived, but others like Samkhya and Ajivika did not. They were either assimilated or became extinct. Subsequent centuries produced commentaries and reformulations continuing up to as late as the 20th century. Authors who gave contemporary meaning to traditional philosophies include Srimad Rajchandra, Swami Vivekananda, and Swami Dayananda Saraswati. For generations, India has a prevailing tradition of the joint family system. It is when extended members of a family, parents, children, the children's spouses, and their offspring, etc., live together. Usually, the oldest male member is the head of the joint Indian family system. He mostly makes all important decisions and rules, and other family members are likely to abide them. Arranged marriages have long been the norm in Indian society. Even today, the majority of Indians have their marriages planned by their parents and other respected family members. In the past, the age of marriage was young. The average age of marriage for women in India has increased to 21 years according to the 2011 census of India. In 2009, about 7% of women got married before the age of 18. In most of the marriages, the bride's family provides a dowry to the bridegroom. Traditionally, the dowry was considered a woman's share of the family wealth since the daughter had no legal claim on her natal family's real estate. It also typically included portable valuables such as jewelry and household goods that a bride could control throughout her life. Historically, in most families, the inheritance of family estates passed down the male line. Since 1956, Indian laws treat males and females equally in matters of inheritance without a legal will. Indians are increasingly using a legal will for inheritance and property succession, with about 20% using a legal by 2004. Weddings are festive occasions in India with extensive decorations, colors, music, dance, costumes, and rituals that depend on the religion of the bride and the groom as well as their preferences. The nation celebrates about 10 million weddings per year, of which over 80% are Hindu weddings. India, being a multicultural, multi-ethnic and multi-religious society, celebrates holidays and festivals of various religions. The three national holidays in India, the Independence Day, the Republic Day and the Gandhi Jayanti, are celebrated with zeal and enthusiasm across India. In addition, many Indian states and religions have local festivals depending on prevalent religious and linguistic demographics. Popular religious festivals include the Hindu festivals of Navaratri, Janmashtami, Diwali, Mahashivratri, Ganesh Chaturthi, Durga Puja, Holi, etc. The Indian New Year festival is celebrated in different parts of India with a unique style at different times. As in other countries, they celebrate the 1st of June and the 31st of December as the New Year. In India, there are different days of New Year's for different religions and followers. Yugadi, Bihu, Gudi Padwa, Putandu, Vaisakhi, Pohela, Boishak, Vishu and Vishuva Sankranti are the New Year festival of different parts of India. Certain festivals in India are celebrated by multiple religions. Notable examples include Diwali, which is celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists and Jains across the country, and Buddha Purnima, Krishna Janmashtami, Ambedkar Jayanti, celebrated by Buddhists and Hindus. Sikh festivals such as Guru Nanak Jayanti, Baisakhi are celebrated with full fanfare by Sikhs and Hindus of Punjab and Delhi, where the two communities together form an overwhelming majority of the population. Adding colors to the culture of India, the Dri festival is one of the tribal festivals of India celebrated by the Patanis of the Zero Valley of Arunachal Pradesh, which is the easternmost state of India. Nowruz is the most important festival amongst the Parsi community of India. Islam in India is the second largest religion with over 172 million Muslims according to India's 2011 census. The Islamic festivals which are observed and are declared public holiday in India are Eid ul-Fitr, Eid ul-Adha, Bakri Eid, Milad un-Nabi, Muharram and Shab-e-Barat. Most of the people will not know Eid ul-Adha, Milad un-Nabi, Muharram and Shab-e-Barat. But others like Eid ul-Fitr and Muharram are known by many people. Some of the Indian states have declared regional holidays for the particular regional popular festivals such as Arba-een, Jumu'atul Wida and Shab-e-Qadr. As I am not an Islam, I don't know correctly how to spell these festivals. So please understand. Christianity is India's third largest religion with over 23 million Christians, of which 17 million are Roman Catholics. India is home to many Christian festivals. The country celebrates Christmas and Good Friday as public holidays. Regional and community fairs are also common festivals in India. For example, Pushkar Fair of Rajasthan is one of the world's largest markets of cattle and livestock. So today we learned some information about the Indian culture, and you also got to know that how huge this culture is. And also, never think in my videos that this is only this much. Please try to learn more, as I will also be trying to learn more and making more videos. So if you enjoyed the video, please share it or send it to anyone, as they will also get some information. So thank you.